I don't,
Yeah.
don't. I highly recommend. Yeah,
Okay.
don't get involved.
Tell me more.
Yeah, I'll tell you. You know, because the devils are nasty.
Yeah?
They cannot
course.
read mind, but they are very good psychologists.
Mhm.
And then,
Ah, luha? Siya. May luha pa, ebidensya.
Nag-wild na siya.
Kaya ang dako nga duwan yung pa-open. Kaya ang paliton, nagilid na mo. Na, oy,
Wow.
nanong nang nice na nice.
Nice. Nice. Nice kay Puthaw, red.
Ito dahil.
Ito yung palitan.
Ha?
Ito yung palitan.
Nasa sa cart nila Rosel. Nasa cart nila Rosel. Wait lang, wait na si mama. Dapat pa lang
Ito.
Ada na mama.
wow,
It's amazing.
it's amazing. Yes.
So, can you
So
convince me?
it's worth the price, pal.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Uh-oh, it's traffic road. Can you convince me why I should give up joining exorcism meeting or
I don't,
Yeah.
don't. I highly recommend. Yeah,
Okay.
don't get involved.
tell me more.
Yeah, I'll tell you. You know, because the devils are nasty.
Yeah?
They cannot
course.
read mind, but they are very good psychologists.
Mhm.
And then, because they are timeless, they say many things from the past that you do not know.
Yeah, okay.
So, one of the things that they would do for those people assisting the possessed
Mhm.
is precisely to put them into despair.
Mm.
I know your past, and they will mix it with truth and untruth.
Mhm.
And then, because of the part of the truth, you will really get very scandalized with yourself. And then, not only that, because people around will hear it.
Mm.
Ino na ito nga, ikaw nang kuan man ka, nangamang man ka sa inyong maid.
Mm.
Kapila na mo gilugos inyong maid, tapos wala mo to. And then everybody hears it. Maybe you were just about to, but you did not.
Wait, I read or heard from someone, some exorcist or somewhere in YouTube University, that once a sin is confessed, the devil could not say it in an exorcism session anymore. That's why it's important that those relatives attending or holding the patient must go into confession.
Because
And
they can.
also
Yes.
the guys assisting the priest.
Yeah, but that's true. But how about the sins that were not confessed, not because of malice, but because it was forgotten?
Just in case, yeah. Yeah, but every time someone confess, we always say, also confess for those I may have overlooked or forgotten.
Yeah, because
they're already forgiven.
those forgotten sins are not taken against you,
Mhm.
because they were not intentionally forgotten.
Mm.
But then the devil could use them in order for, and then they could even disqualify confession.
Mm.
So, in short, his purpose is simply to put you into despair. And then that was Father Sikia telling us, you know, he enters precisely first through sadness. That's why in our circle, diba, that it's an ally of the enemy. And at first I thought, like, oh, yeah, it sounds like a big deal. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
These days I'm actually kind of feeling a little sad or down, just a little bit.
Yeah, and it already is the start. Then it will make you go to despair. The moment you go into despair, that's it.
The end. Okay,
Yeah.
how about I will just interview an exorcist, or maybe I'll try to get an interview with Monsignor Quintanar, the chief of the exorcist in Cebu.
Yeah, you can
think
do
that's
that. As a
possible?
matter of fact, those exorcists.
It should be good because it's not an actual exorcism session.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
I mean,
I'll just interview him for his experiences.
that is if they are open to it because some priests well, at least Padre Sequia was very open because it was
will be very educational, informative. And,
yes, yes,
you know, it will. The purpose is like how to prevent or how to avoid things or practices that could get you into these things.
yes.
Possessions, oppressions, those things. It will be very educational
Yeah.
for Catholics.
We can how do you call it? Obviously we can, because these are common knowledge.
Not to some.
Yeah. Oh well, maybe not to
For
some.
example, a lot of people don't know that doing Spirit of the Glass or playing with the Ouija board
Yeah.
is very bad.
Yes, yes, it's
And
very.
most people don't know that it will open portals
Yeah, this the
for the evil
yeah.
things, evil entities to oppress you or
Yeah, even
possess
crystals
you.
on this month.
Yes, crystals. Some other practices like maybe reading some books like
Certain yoga.
Harry Potter books. Yes, yoga, because some Christians or Catholics, they, what's the term? I twisted my tongue while doing it.
Yeah, but did it stop?
Yeah, it stopped. Oh, it did not stop. It's still recording. The GoPro stopped recording. Okay, so my brother-in-law is the foremost mechanic
Okay.
in Cordova, right? So they have this sometimes, you know, in the shops, atelier, there are vehicles there that were not claimed by the owners, right? Because they ran out of funds or whatever reason. So they're just stuck there. You know that, right?
What are these?
Vehicles that are stuck there.
Vehicles?
Yeah, because the owner don't have enough funds yet. So
Yes.
some vehicles can stay there for weeks, months.
Yes, yes.
You know that? Okay, so there's this one vehicle that stuck there. The owner ran out of funds. It has no battery, okay, and the engine has a problem. That's why it's stuck there, and they can't fix it yet because they don't have the funds. So there's no battery, but suddenly when it's about sunrise, they're about to pack and close the shop, the wiper just moved and the engine ran. And I can grab my brother-in-law because he personally witnessed it to tell you about it. So that's really funny because that's how they concluded that this area is probably haunted because of those things.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That means
Imagine
all the
that.
while that car didn't have problem.
It has problems, but for some reason it was able to, the wiper was able to move.
To move.
Even though there's no battery connected.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah. So those things. And it did not happen just once. I remember he said it happened 3 times. So they tried to avoid that vehicle until the time came when the owner died. Okay, this guy is in a suicide mission.
This one, how do you call it? Tired of his life.
Or maybe too confident, or maybe no experience in crashing.
But in that case, well, I think it's the opposite. That initially there were some malignos, and then they were driven out one way or another, and that's why neandar ang car. Because the bad spirit normally is on the destruction side.
So you mean they pass by and their energy somehow caused the power, caused to give power to the wiper, something like that?
It could be that if at all it is something.
I read before that these entities called what are those entities that cause things to move? I forget. Poltergeist. That's what they do.
Yes.
So they move things. That's definitely, I think, a poltergeist kind of spirit.
And
they
then,
cause things to move.
Yes. And
So not necessarily direct destruction or evil or trying to intimidate you, but they're trying to intimidate you by making these things move. So definitely, I think that's a poltergeist case.
yeah. Now, we experienced that in Murabe, in Lahug.
Okay, tell me again about it.
Yeah, and then I arrived and then I asked Alan, Lan, kita may tao diha? Wa may tao. Tas I went to the north. Before I could open, I heard the chairs move. Sabi ko, ingon mo may tao? Wala gid tao diha. Kita man tao nag-irog sa mga kuan, mga lingkuranan. Wala gid tao diha. Duol siya. Ala, the chairs moved again.
Okay, amazing.
And then so, Lord, wala gid tao diha.
So after that, were you able to maybe exorcise or drive away those spirits
No,
from
we
the
didn't.
center? No,
I didn't bother because strictly speaking, they cannot do much harm because we have the Blessed Sacrament in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, whatever they do, they have a limit, right? Like this is, God sets it, right? That this is what you can do as far as annoying people, but you cannot go or do beyond this, right?
That's
They
very
have a limit, right?
yeah. That's very true. That's why I told you, these evil spirits are good psychologists, but they can never read minds.
Oh yeah.
They can never read minds.
How about angels, the good angels?
Not angels.
Okay, only God can read
Then
minds.
much less angels, because angels do not even make things move unnecessarily.
Yeah, because they are good angels. They don't want
Yeah.
to annoy people. They don't
Except for
want to
the
scare
case of
people.
Balaam, wherein the donkey started speaking.
Where's that? Balaam?
You can find that in the Old Testament.
Well, nami nga na ba no? Nasa, when you go to site, you can
The
use
one you told me.
Is
Is it exactly like that?
Indot pa kayo ito.
Masindot pa?
Pero, kinahanglan ang siya glimpyuhan.
Okay, so then clean it already so people can use it.
Sige na gamit. Pwede makita ning Christmas. Ito yung Christmas, may happy holidays. Para na background. Pangutan na ako nyo, what's the spirit of Opus Dei
Yeah.
when it comes to conflict?
Yes. So now it would be good to make a comment on really what the spirit of Opus Dei is.
Okay, when it comes to spirit of Opus Dei, you have to contextualize that Opus Dei is, of course, it's a supernatural family. In fact, to be very technical about it, it's a canonical personal prelature. It's like a diocese in the church. However, just like in any other institutions or diocese, we are also a family of, we are also a civil society, an organization ba? And you know already, when two people gather, lagi na siya possibility of conflict. Lagi na kita love-hate relationship. Like example, di ka manghatag sudan ako bal. Nga daghan kay kag sudan. Manuko dito nimo, no? Or makialam ka sa kung magamit, di ba? So normal na siya. Now in Opus Dei, our founder really loves freedom. The founder of Opus Dei really loves freedom. It's really in our bylaws. So therefore, each one, whether we are aspiring to be saints, we are also aspiring to live freedom, di ba? Freedom is very important. Now,
Yes.
ang freedom, namin sa tayo freedom to commit something good or commit something bad. So when we commit something good or commit something bad, we are actually responsible for it. So we are accountable for it. So therefore, for every good that you committed, you deserve grace. For every bad that you do, you deserve punishment. Correct? Oh. Yeah. Wa man na nagpasabot ng member tag Opus Dei tanan nga we know each other already. So nalagi possibility nga we may have committed something bad,
Not quite
big
good.
or small. The bad thing is if it's too big, dako sa gag contrition,
Yes.
dako sa gag penitensya. Ang worst ana is if it's really affecting already the family, no? If the thing that you're doing already affects the core of the family, the shell of the family, the structure of the family, nako gyud kag tulubagon. So it's not just your freedom, no? Example, imong anak magsugod na og nauban ang inyong mga furniture sa balay. So your dad really has to intervene. Oh, really the dad and the mother should intervene if one of the children starts to poison the children. That's the idea. The idea here, freedom and accountability and action of the parents.
So you want quick justice?
Depende. Ang quick justice could be used for quick circumstances, situations.
Right.
Example, if ang balay ninyo is kanang sunugo na si mga anak, quick yun na yung intervention. No? Otherwise, you will all get holocausted. Pero kung hinahinay lang, intervention can also be slow,
Yes.
hidden, and graceful.
So you have already accepted that some situations like this situation, it's okay that justice will come slow.
Yeah. No. If I may comment on
Professor.
that. If I may comment on that. Quick justice, yes, there is. But the reason for the quick justice is for us to intervene what could be worse if it was not acted upon. So, what happened is that it is not an imposition of punishment necessarily, but neutralizing something which could get worse. So, that is one. Then, you work from there. So, then you start going into the details. Like what Marlon I discussed before. I mean, loosely, because we are not any administrative people here.
No grace of state. No grace of state.
Sorry?
No grace of state.
No
as,
grace of state.
As authority.
No authority. Had it been our decision, we discussed it. We would have wanted, okay, all of the incumbent officers, suspension. You are not taken out of your work. So, you are
Leave
not
lang sa
deprived
leave.
of your pay. You are not deprived of your seniority. You are not deprived of anything. You are just deprived of operation.
For in the meantime.
For the moment that you are being investigated. So somebody else will take over. Then, after that, if they are declared guiltless, then they can resume.
Yeah.
If they are declared guilty, so what happened is that they have more than enough opportunity.
But not yet the collapse of the Berlin Wall.
Wala pa.
So, ang hitabo ato niya bal, si John Paul II because si John Paul II was negotiating for the communists to, di ba? To fall, di ba? He was actually praying.
Yeah.
Itang mga awa ng mga komunista.
Because he was a victim of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one time, nag-ampo siya. Then iso niya secretary. Pope John Paul II, Your Holiness, you need to go to the office because there is an urgent thing that you need to decide. Kung sa iyan tubag ba? Is it urgent? Okay, the Pope has to pray. Nakadungog na kada.
Yeah.
Come back after 15 minutes. Balik sang secretary. Ang secretary mo na kuyawan ba? So, Your Holiness, you need to go to your office. There's a decision you need to make fast. Is it really urgent? Yes, Your Holiness. Okay, the Pope should pray. Come back in 30 minutes. Wala namuti na ang iyang secretary, si Cardinal Jewish.
Sweet. Yes.
Ha?
Yes.
Di ba?
Yes, yes.
After wapay 30 minutes, ibalik na si Cardinal katayang secretary. Your Holiness, sorry. This is really very urgent. You need to go to the office now. Decision in Eastern Europe. Really? Very urgent? Okay, come back in 2 hours because the Pope has to pray.
Yeah.
Pagbalik ni Cardinal Jewish, ano siya nga?
Jewish. Yeah.
Jewish. Dili Jewish.
Yeah, yeah.
Jewish. Pope, you need to decide. Come now. Yeah, nagilektura na din siya sa Pope. Ang galing ng Pope. If the things are very urgent, the more I should pray. prayer first before decision.
Hindi
Ano
akong
yun?
believe. Hindi akong believe.
Yakibaw kan si Nito Boto. Si Kuan, who's the president sa Russia? Mikhail Gorbachev.
Gorbachev, yeah.
He decided to remove communism in Russia.
Yes, yes. That was the perestroika, no?
Kabaw lagi ka na Nyur.
Yeah.
So Russia is now no longer a communist.
It's not a communist, but Putin is trying to
What do they
revive.
claim to be? Are they socialist?
Ha?
Are they socialist?
Democratic.
Democratic
Yeah.
dictatorship?
Even si Kim Jong-un sa North Korea, they
You-
claim to be democratic when they are not actually democratic.
They are not.
They are like
South?
North.
No.
Diba North is People's Republic of Korea.
They are not democratic. And then,
Oh.
I don't
they are
know their
authoritarian.
Huh?
government name. I forget.
People's Democratic Republic of North Korea, something.
What kind of dog? Hello. Hello, hello. Is you friendly? Yeah.
Sometimes
No.
Yeah. Bahaya.
Ingana na siya bal kanang the urgency of justice is actually proportional to the prayer.
Yes, yes. Remember this, okay? Ang Russia, muihon na sila nga, Russia will be the punishment of the world. But Russia in the time of Stalin is not the same as Russia in the time of Putin. No. And America in the time of Kennedy is not the same as the America of the time of Biden. I remember the time in the US when we were there. Then I was saying, I was still in high school, I was telling myself, no wonder this nation is great. Because even among students, somebody cheated in our math class. Everybody gang up. No, just tell the truth. No, don't lie, just tell the truth. Everybody gang up on that guy. And then the guy told the truth. No wonder this nation is great. And then one time, there are mga contribution for national interest. And then I was selling newspaper, winter day, very cold. And then so there was this guy, he pulled over and he said, give me 2 of your papers. Do you really need 2? And then it's for a good cause, right? Yeah, here. Give me 2. Not because of the papers, but because he wants to serve the community. Hardly a year passed, they started going.
Can you tell us again about the nun?
So there was this nun,
The sister?
who is known to be very honest.
Okay.
Honest.
And then so what happened one time is that there was this fugitive guy whom she knew was innocent,
Okay.
and then tried to
Nidangot niya.
tried to hide in the convent.
Oh.
And then so she knew he was innocent. And then abot ang police.
Balita.
Is the guy hiding here?
Mm.
The nun without second thought, no. He said no. Because she knew the guy was innocent. So it was not, the desire was not to tell a lie, but the desire was
To protect
save
the highest
a
good,
life.
the greater good.
A higher good, which is to save a life. Now, objectively, materially, what she did was a lie. But the
What if there is a possibility that contrary to most of our belief, contrary to logic, assuming that he is innocent against all these things,
allegation
what should be done by people?
by the people?
What should be done, especially by those who accuse them?
Now, it's not what the people should do. It must be that whoever is in authority must establish what has got to be prudently observed and believed.
Oh. Saan? Again.
Yeah, okay. So, it's
Nakakuha ka
not,
to ba? Okay ko kakuha.
it's not so much of what people feel, no? But there must be somebody, an authority that people could respect, who can declare precisely the probability of the reality or the falsity of the claim.
Is that similar to the situation sa una kung nakay leprosy sa Israel? That once you think you are cured, you go to the priest,
Yes.
so that the priest will declare. Although that's a physical illness.
Right,
Is
right.
that the same principle? Somebody has
Almost in
to
that sense,
qualify
yes.
you?
Because you have to understand that in that case,
Sorry wala, because I'm a frustrated biblical scholar. And Chito is a scholar. Professor.
Escala Santa. Where was I? No, it's not that we can know the case. But then, there is difference as absolute truth or certainty. In a case like this, you need at the very least certitude that is something worthy of belief. Why? Because of circumstantial things, you realize that most likely this is true. And then, if we cannot know at all the objective reality because of lack of, then we go by certainty. No. Okay. At that certainty, also has to be prudent.
Yeah.
Because it cannot be established that absolutely ikaw makasasala, and then so, we go back to
Ito i-clear siya, i-clear ba? So that means ang mo clear dili ang tao mismo.
Dili ang mga tao.
Sampol, ubal si Bal may namasagil nako nga ako nagpatanto ko nga dimday tinuod. Dili dai pwede si Bal may moingon nga dili na di na tinuod ako nung imbentong storya.
It
Because
would
to be
be like,
somebody
yeah, there must be a third person.
who will certify.
Yes, na kasaligan ni Duha para wala conflict of interest.
Bisan pag niangko na si Bal nga di na tinuod.
Oh, bisa pa dili tinuod. Okay, your claim is just as good as his.
Oh,
Then who would people believe? Especially the aggrieved party. So I would rather believe into what I think rather than what he says, because he has agreed me. So therefore, you need an arbiter. The arbiter is not there because he takes sides, but he simply says that most likely Baal is right because of this, because of this, because of this.
Dominus Iudex Noster. Mo na gitawag og Dominus Iudex Noster. Dominus Legifer Noster. Dominus Rex Noster.
Yeah.
Yawa ning Chito le.
If the salvavit no.
If this salvavit non.
Ano nga,
Dominus Iudex Noster is
Rex, our king.
no Iudex.
Iudex
Dominus
judge.
Iudex Noster, judge.
Yeah.
The judge is our the Lord is our judge.
Lucifer is the lawgiver.
Isud gid ni magpakataon niyo to.
Ha?
Isud gid ni magpakataon. Pwedeng magpairo-iro lang ko kay pareha sa among iring kalba.